Good evening again, everybody. This is Jeremiah with Sage Family Farm again, out here on a beautiful evening as we're getting ready to go back out into the field and plant a little bit more. We're a little bit late on some of our stuff getting into the ground this year, just because we had a really wet spring, and the way our farm sits going down the west and east slopes of a ridge, we deal with a lot of water and runoff, and it took us a while to be able to get into the fields this year and work them up. So we're running into the same problems that everybody around us is this year, where stuff's going in a little bit later than we would really like. We would have all liked to have had stuff in a month ago if we could have, but that's just not the way this year planned out. But one of the things that we've really been blessed to add to the farm this year is this machine right here. We call it a machine. It's actually a mechanical transplanter. It's the Rain-Flo 1200. What this does is it enables us to drive down a row and poke holes through the plastic mulch into which plants are set and planted. Each of these spikes pokes a hole. They're able to be set at different intervals, giving us different spacing on the plants. We're able to utilize both wheels to give ourselves 2 rows down each row of plastic for different vegetables. We're getting ready to go out and put some more tomatoes in the field, and for that we only plant a single row. So we've removed some of the spikes from this wheel. We're going to give it a try and see if it enables us to not take the entire thing apart and remove one of the wheels while still only planting in one row. But this gives us an opportunity to talk a little bit about what's kind of cool about this machine. Up here are tanks into which we put water and fertilizer. They connect here and they come down through a hose to 2 spigots. One points to the inside of each wheel. And as we go, water sprays out from there into the inside of the wheel. And as the wheel turns around, you'll notice that each spike is set in one of these holes. As the spike penetrates the plastic and creates the hole the plant's going to go in, water and fertilizer goes through this and into the soil, wetting the soil and fertilizing the soil right where the root ball is getting placed before the plant goes in. This enables us to give our plants a really good boost as we plant them. Helps to avoid some transplant shock and helps them to really kickstart the establishment of their roots and get them some nutrients as they're getting going. So since we started Sage Family Farm in 2017, we made the determination that we weren't going to use any synthetic fertilizer, pesticides, herbicides, anything like that. So we've been doing everything with organic certified products since that time, with everything that we grow here on the farm. So I just wanted to give you an idea of some of the things that go into the plants as they go in. We utilize an organic liquid fish emulsion. This gives your normal NPK, nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus that you see on every single fertilizer bag, whether it's organic or conventional, and that just gives the plants a boost. Specifically what we're looking for out of it is the nitrogen to get the leafy development, the root development, some of that. Then we use an organic liquid humic acid. Humic acid is really a amazing thing for plants. It helps them with their metabolism. It helps them to create more chlorophyll. It helps them to build stronger cell walls. Some of the studies show that applications of humic acid during the growing season actually can decrease pressure from insects and diseases by as much as 80 to 90% in plants. So a well-fertilized plant that has some of these compounds used on them actually is able to withstand 80 to 90% of the insect pressure that a lot of farms are spraying insecticides for. We're able to avoid some of that. And then we utilize liquid kelp. And what that does is it gives us, at the root ball, some micronutrients that we don't have a lot of in some of the soil here. Some of the soil's fine, but calcium and magnesium and zinc and some other things are getting pulled out of this liquid kelp. Later in the season, we actually use it as a foliar application. We spray it right on the leaves. It's actually about up to 20 times more potent and more available to the plant when sprayed on the leaves. But right now, when they're small plants, they don't have as much leaf surface. We do use it in the mixture that we're injecting. They're still able to pull some of those micronutrients out of the soil. So we add that into the mixture as well.